Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful butterfly. How are you? The new moon in Scorpio means that we're in the second step down into autumn. So get ready for a deep dive into the mysteries and the depths of who you are. So you're going to be releasing some of the blocks that hold you back this moon. We can't receive what is rightfully ours if we've got something standing in the way. So Scorpio is going to help you dig in and unearth some of those blocks and get out that which is blocking you and holding you back. So fasten your seatbelt, enjoy a cup of tea, and I'll see you in there. Welcome back on our next journey through the new moon in Scorpio, and I'm throwing my arms in the air in this video and sharing with you the power of this moon and proving the power of it in the way I'm going to do this video, because for the past several months, I've been creating journeys online for you, for me, for us all, for a long time to come, creating videos that will last a long time, help people go through transitions and help people come into the new earth. And this month, I've been told to basically inside, when I say told, guided to throw everything out that hurts me, to not do anything that I have to push myself to do, to just jump off, find pleasure, align, enjoy, receive the information that comes through. So I've got like 3 post-it notes in front of me of vital things I want to say. And other than that, I am saying, let this be messy. Let this be the fact that I had my nails done a week ago and they've all broken and I don't care. Let this be that I don't have makeup on. Let this be the way it wants to happen. And I feel like Scorpio is that. Now, any of you that have ever done any feminine, divine feminine work, either with me or another teacher, or you've read things, you've opened up to the feminine aspect, the genuine feminine aspect of life, knows that the genuine divine feminine is wild, free, kind of venomous. She bites, she births, she poops, she breaks wind. She is a force of nature. And as we take our second step down into autumn, we're taking a deeper step into that feminine. And that feminine wants to speak. She wants to say what she wants to say. She knows she's speaking from the heart. She trusts that some of it will come from her ego. And she's prepared to humbly admit that, to let it all out. And this is exactly what I'm doing in this video, is letting my mouth say what it wants to say. The feminine aspect of nature is speaking really loudly to us on the planet. And it's putting us metaphorically on the naughty step because we haven't been listening to her. And that feminine energy is rising now through women. It's rising through female prime ministers. It's rising through women rejecting the masculine power trip, releasing the fact that we don't want just more. Yes, we want to pay rent. Yeah, we want to raise our children, but we want to do it from our heart. And we want to do it by buying less stuff, by not plastering ourselves with some false face, by letting nature highlight our hair and let the sun get onto our skin and let us have pigments and wrinkles and dropping boobs and wrinkly hands and cellulite on our bums. Like, for F's sake, we're beautiful. Women are beautiful. Autumn is absolutely beautiful. If you can go into what I call is the swamp of autumn. So if we keep living on the surface, We're going to want to look good. We want to present well. But if we go into the swamp, we know that in the swamp is all the shit that we haven't cleaned up, all the things we haven't said, all the revenge, all the hate, all the lack of faith, the lack of trust, all that shitty crap that we carry inside us. We've got to clean it up. In Scorpio, we've got to dive deep and we've got to face the dark side of ourselves, the part actually which holds all our latent power. If we don't go into that negative aspect of ourselves, then we can't release resistance, because our resistance is the negative side of us saying that I don't want this to happen. I do want that to happen. I do, I don't, I do, I don't. We're battling because of the shame and the guilt and the horror that we're carrying inside us. We want life to be a certain way. We think we've got to be a certain way to have what we think is going to be perfect on the outside. And I'm inviting you to throw that in the swamp and to dive in after it. This is the energy of Scorpio. It's wild. It's got fangs. It will bite you if you don't face it. It's your own feminine energy wanting to rise through you and destroy what you are putting in the way of yourself. Scorpio is like a tsunami. And if we keep ignoring that which we're being guided into inside, or we just keep holding on to resentment, that is showing up in our life time and time again as what we don't want. So I invite you to jump into this swamp with me. This is part 1 of 3 videos, and all the links are below. This first one is just to give you a taste of the energy, the taste of what I'm inviting you into. If this doesn't sound like your cup of tea, then please don't watch the other videos. But I'm going to tell you why it's important to face this in the next video, in the way of giving you a carrot, like you know how we give a carrot to a donkey. We've got to face this in our lives, because if we don't, this is like our cocoon. We won't crack out of our shell in the spring. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about why this work is necessary, give you a taste of what we'll be doing then in December in the Sagittarius moon, and why that's necessary for us to then tap into our superpower, who we really are, our divine blueprint, which will be birthing more through us into the spring of next year. And that is our true butterfly self. So we're facing the dark of our cocoon right now. We have to go in it. If you're a patron, you're going to have a meditation to take you through this. And then we go surface, swamp, superpower. The superpower is at the bottom of the swamp. It's at the bottom of what you don't want to face. It's when you've dug rock and you find the diamond. It's in going through the gritty, shitty, messy things, clearing up the dark corners, admitting your behavior, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, correcting your revenge, correcting your hatred, correcting your resentments, and saying, wow, these things have probably happened to me for some kind of divine reason. I'm going to guide you through that in the next video. It's going to be where we are in the cycle, and the one after that, part 3, is going to be practical ways of facing this shit. And then we've got a whole month to do it. I have cut my finger. I apologise. I've really taken the edge off my finger. Rah! Blood. Face the blood. Face the, Scorpio's like menstruation. It's childbirth. It's tsunami. It's wreckage. We can consciously work with this kind of Kali energy to let it consciously break through our fear, break through our old habits. If we harness that energy, it's like a stallion being really harnessed and race through a field, instead of thinking, wow, this stallion is just kicking me, it's driving me wild, I can't train it. It's like, no, ride the stallion. Go with that destructive force to break down the shit and the resentment and the resistance and the procrastination into your blueprint, your potential, your superpower. Part 1. I'll see you in the next one.